Hi guys, so I've never posted on here before. I'm just gonna go ahead and just do it. I've been kind of procrastinating on it because I wanted to get my new camera or whatever, but you know what? I feel like this is the perfect time, so I'm gonna do it now. So I don't know. I know y'all heard about the Nipsey Hussle stuff going on, and I just want to speak on it. If you got me on Instagram, you know. And if you're watching this because of Instagram, you already know, like, I've been posting about this. I'm vegan. I've been vegan for like almost 2 years now, and I'm an activist, an animal rights activist as well. I try to just, put it out there and spread the truth and try to inform people on what they're doing to their bodies, their environment, to animals, and what it really is. It's deeper than just being vegan, is deeper than just being someone who doesn't eat meat or someone who doesn't use animal products. I mean, it's not just about your health, it's not just about the animals, it's about so much more, and there are things that play a huge role in it. Everything's really connected, if you think about the circle of life, if you think about the tree of life, if you think about life in general, everything's connected. Everything has like a cycle it goes in, and that's pretty much how our problems are in this on this planet. Everything just goes in a circle, and everything starts at one point and then it ends at that same point, and you can really run on about this stuff for hours and hours and hours, and you could still just keep going. So what I'm going to start by saying is, he was going to make a documentary speaking on Dr. Sebi and what Dr. Sebi, who he is. I don't really know exactly what the documentary is going to be about, but I know it was about Dr. Sebi. And Dr. Sebi was this doctor who he was a doctor because he studied and stuff and he treated people, but he didn't have like an actual formal education, so people didn't want to take him seriously, especially the government. They didn't want to listen to him, but he was curing diseases that our governments can't even cure, and the whole big thing about it though is he wasn't using medicine. Well, he was using medicine, but he's using the real medicine. He's not using the man-made medicine, and that would be prescription drugs. He was using actual food to get rid of what he calls them is mucus. He says that any type of disease or toxins in your body is pretty much mucus buildup. So if you have like a bladder problem, there's a food for that, and if you have a heart problem or a lung problem, there's food for that, and he cured someone with blindness, AIDS, stuff like that. He was trying to get stuff like natural cures that actually worked, and they killed him. They killed him. They killed him. Yes, they killed him. I don't care what anybody says. They killed him because that's what they do, They want their money. Once you start messing with someone's money, they will do anything to protect that. And the government, the thing about the government that I've learned is they like to have control of things and they like to manipulate things, and they do things in a way so that as human beings, our minds are programmed into the way that they want us to be working in conditions, So they program you and they give you all these things. They give you these advertisements. They put this out there, they put that out there, so it makes you feel like you need that. But you don't need it. You only feel like you need it. It's because someone's constantly telling you need it. Although they might not say, you need this, but they're putting it in your face and shoving it all in your face, and they're making it look cool. So they're making it look like that's what you need in your life, but you don't. So the same thing with your food. They make it seem like you need food. They give you the food pyramid and tell you dairy, meat, grains, this, that. No, that's not the case. You don't need dairy. You don't need meat. You don't need any type of animal products, period. And that's actually what's causing you to be sick. If you catch a cold, that's not you catching a cold. That's your body. You have mucus build up that's in your body. Like, how do you catch a cold? Like, that doesn't even make any sense, because not everybody, if that's the case, if you catch a cold and you're around people, everybody around you would be cold, right? Like, it's contagious, right? No, but if someone's healthy, they take care of themselves, they have a strong immune system, they're not going to catch the cold. Like, think about it. People who are healthy don't have problems. How many vegans are in the hospital with cancer, diabetes, high cholesterol, heart disease? It's rare, And I also realize that it affects more of the black community than the white. And that being is because our bodies are different from them. And we're all the same, but we're all slightly different. And black people, brown people at that, not just black people, but I mean, when I say black, I mean anybody who's brown, Mexican, Asian, Cuban, Colombian, whatever, Spanish, you're fucking black. So black people have more melanin in their blood, you know, their in their skin. So when you're melanated, I feel like your body's more it's a little bit more advanced. It's a little more stronger. You have better genes. And also, you also have to take genetics into consideration, because all our body types are different. Back in the day, slave owners would breed. I'm gonna call it. They would breed slaves together, and they would breed them. They would breed like the best body type. So you have the strongest, biggest guy with the strongest, prettiest woman, or whatever the case may be, and you breed them, and they have children, and you keep on breeding them so they can keep that body type in the genes, so you can sell those slaves for more money. So that's why we all have different body types, and we all eat different, but at the end of the day, we can all live off of the same type of food. If you can live off of junk, then you can definitely, if I can live off junk, you can live off junk, you know? If I can smoke, you can smoke. If I can drink, you can drink. If I can sleep, you can sleep. If I can breathe, you can breathe, you know? So anything is possible. So as a vegan, I'm telling you, if you're not vegan, you can go vegan no matter what your body type, no matter your situation, because money's not an issue. Money's not the problem. And you can also become a vegan activist even if you feel like you don't know enough, or you feel like you don't have time, or you feel like you don't know where to start, you don't know anybody. You can do it. And Nipsey Hussle, I like him because in his music, he would talk a lot about the things going on, and I like him as a person because in his interviews and in his actions, he was really genuine. He wanted what was best for everybody. He's like me. He's really ambitious, and he wants to help out people. He's a helper. He wants to fix things, you know. He wants to fix the issues, the problems that you see in society now. He questions everything. He was wondering, why is society like this? Why is our world like this? You know, what can I do to do something for it and see change in this world? Because we can't keep living like this. Like, it's a dream. It's all like a 3D. Those 3D goggles, that's what we live in. It's like, that's what you call the Matrix. You put the goggles on, and it's the fucking amazing video game. When you take them off, and you're like, damn. Like, damn. That's pretty much the life we live in, you know? And what we call that as the veil. The veil needs to be raised, and he's trying to raise the veil. And I've been trying to raise the veil to all my Instagram followers and everybody I meet every day. I try to wake them up, and I try to inform them about the truth, because we aren't living in the truth. We're living in a fake world. We're not facing the reality. And when you start trying to spread the truth to people, and you have a platform like Nipsey Hussle had, guess what? They take that away from you. They make sure that you can't push that any further, you know, because I know that people will start listening if people like that speak up. Why do you think so many now? Think about Beyonce and Jay-Z. They're not vegan, but they told their followers and their fans to go vegan. They'll give them free tickets or whatever. And that should tell you something. Like, okay, they're not meat. Jay-Z eats like 2 vegan meals a day or something like that. So I feel like, honestly, there's a lot of celebrities out there who know, but are too scared to do that, you know, to take that step that they need to take. And we need more people who speak up, and that's why vegan activists play such a huge role in society now. And I'm not gonna lie, people been fighting animal rights for years, you know. In South America, people were killed down there, you know, for speaking on it, and ever since then, I guess it's just been kind of like cooled down, you know. No one really wants to talk about it, and it's something serious, because when I tell you all these problems are connected, all of them are connected. So the main problem starts with love and respect, and everything. Every positive trait, or every positive type of emotion, all that falls underneath love. So, and actions too, all that falls underneath love. So you might not like someone, you might not really like the way they live, the way they dress, you know, whatever, the way they talk, the way they act, the way they treat you, but you can still love them as a person for being them and for being in this dimension with you in this life at this time, you know. You still have to love these people, and when you love them, you can respect them. That's what I mean by that. You need to respect. We need to respect each other. You need to respect your body. Our bodies are temporary vessels for us. in this plane, in this air, in this earth, in this lifetime. Like, our body is so beautiful yet so complex and disgusting on the inside, you know. Like, if you take like guts, blood, and it's like weird, like it's not geometrically aligned or accurate. Like, even everything is different. Like, you have your heart on this side, then you have, you know, everything's different. Your bladder's on a different side, you know, everything's different. And we need to take care of that. We need to love ourselves more. And when you love yourselves, I feel like, how can you love yourself if you can even love the purest and the simplest forms of life? If you can appreciate animals and the environment you live in, then you would appreciate yourself a lot more. Because if you could see, if I look in the mirror right now, I see like this hair and this piercing and this makeup and these clothes, but I see through that as well. You know what I'm saying? I see myself as a person. Like, I can wipe all of this off and get on camera, and I can still see myself, and I can appreciate that, because the words that I'm speaking and the energy I'm giving and my intentions are true and they're genuine. And I want to help people, and I want to see different in this world. I feel like we've been going the wrong direction. We've came so far and so long. We've been through so much, and we're going right back around. We're making a full loop around, and I feel like we can't let that happen off of some people's decisions, you know? We can't sit back and let other people fuck up everything for everybody else, you know? Think about, we're on a field trip, and we're in school, we're all on a field trip, we're sitting on the bus on the field trip, and these two kids start fighting, and we're all like, woo, 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 woo. Or we could try to break it up and tell them, like, no, you know, like, stop. I want to go on this field trip. You're going to ruin it for all of us. We're all going to have to turn around and go back to the school because y'all are fighting. Let's just be good. Let's go on this ride. Let's reach our destination. You know what I'm saying? Because we haven't even reached the destination yet, because we're too busy with wars, hating each other, competing with each other. And competition's fine. But as human beings, we really shouldn't, it should be more of a friendly competition. Like, it shouldn't be a serious competition. People are really serious with this shit. I mean, obviously the government killed Nipsey Hussle because he wanted to spread the truth and love people. He wanted to educate the hood and tell, and that's who I'm targeting. I'm targeting my fellow brothers and sisters, especially brown people the same color, the people the same race and ethnicity of me. Like, he was trying to spread knowledge there because that's where we need it, honestly. Like, think about how rap and hip-hop is so popular now. Like, all races play. They play music everywhere. You hear it everywhere. The slang, the culture, everything about it is just popular now. People are getting plastic surgery. You know, melanin is strong. Like I'm saying, melanin is strong. It's really strong. It's empowering. And he's just trying to empower it, because so long, yeah, we've been empowered. Yeah, we have money now, but we're not doing the right things with our money, you know? Like, I saw the other day, the military spends, or the government spends a few $1 billion on wars, and all that money could be going to outer space, you know, with space information, space travel, space knowledge. Like, we could be educating ourselves about where we are in this universe, what's out there. You know, we could be seeking more truth, but instead we're fighting with people who live on the same fucking planet with us. That's like fighting with your neighbors every day. Like, literally fighting with your neighbors with a knife to their neck every day. Like, every time you see them, it's a knife to your face or a gun to your face. Like, that's not cool. That's not bad. We put too much energy in the wrong places, and that's what I mean by we're not evolving. We're going right back around. We came so far. Our ancestors has brought us here, and we're honestly letting them down, you know. And as humans, as animals, what we do is we fight or we flight. And in this, I'm sorry, but we can't flight. We can't leave our planet, because if we leave our planet, we're done. We're dead. We're gone. If we fight, we can turn things around and see something different. We can live a different life for everybody and for the future, for our future people. And we will be the ancestors that they thank, you know, and that they live for, and they keep pursuing and pushing on what we had in place for them. They'll be the ones to do that. But first, we need to get off the fact that, yes, money is nice. I'm not going to say don't get it. But your life shouldn't be based off money. We live in the matrix. Money is a man-made thing. Money